Now it's a vocational school. You can tell by the aquariums. Oh, this is Earth Science.
I never knew on the rock anywhere. That was pretty, they said what kind of rock it was. Yeah. I mean,
What's going on with you? When I used to be a sub teacher, that was the most.
Atypical classroom.
Just whiteboards that I
Yeah, a lot of, in the move, it stirred up a lot of things we didn't know we had. So we're like, and visual arts is a pretty good part of the program because visual arts is such a great way to express what you learn. And we also learn more about the process, the creative process than the creative destination. So when we're making something, even though I've made so many things, and by the end I look at it and I'm like, this just doesn't look good. But then I reflect on my process and realize that I've learned about all 5 main core subjects. This cohort has 41. 40. Yeah. The second, we're in the 6th cohort, and there's a cohort every semester.
Very nice for that. And then up top, so outside you have these grills, and what that does is it prevents glare from coming into the classroom. So it's great for like using a lot of screens, like the active board. It makes it a lot easier to use technology. And up top you have this light shelf which is not for storage or anything like that. It's actually painted white on the top. And what that does is the light coming in from these top windows is reflected off of the paint and onto the ceiling, and then diffuses across the rest of the classroom. And you can actually tell when the shade is closed compared to when it is open, the difference in the amount of light that lets in. And it also works with the unnatural light fixtures to auto dim or get brighter compared to. It's fixed. It's fixed. So
light comes in that window up there, it hits this, and
hits this, goes onto the ceiling, and goes.
but right now there's not much light coming in.
Right now there's not much, so you can see that like these lights are turned on to full, not full volume, but they're pretty turned on. Sometimes if there's much more coming in, like this, like the furthest light will be off, or it'll just become a little bit.
So is that in the afternoon that the sun comes?
Yes, yes. Yeah. Before it used to be just one designated panel for the projector, which you couldn't use any other like writing instrument on. But now it just projects. You can project onto any surface, and you can use the calibrated pen to.
Yes, this is the new office, Frank. How are you?
For everything? I mean,
Yeah, this is it. This is
What's this for?
what do you mean? This is like a gym class.
Whoa.
This is get your legs in shape, right?
Get legs and upper body.
Football team will be in here.
Football team's here in the morning. Before school, I'm a part of that.
Oh, you're on the football team?
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
The other way slowly. That's what they need to do.
Oh, another gym. Can't fit a. Oh, but man with the band.
Are you saying I'm an old guy? What can I do for you?
Well, this is quite a shot to capture the father of the band here.
What's your calendar? Facebook.
whatever it is. What is it?
It is.
Most of the stuff is stuff probably fine side, count 4, count 5, and everything.
Our after-school club, it meets Tuesdays and Thursdays, where we do live news broadcast every 2 to 3 weeks. It's a great experience for them. It teaches them the proper terminology, language of actual studio news production. We go out live, which is terrifying for them. We'll do that. So we'll do that, live news broadcast, and then the club will flip over and they'll do independent film and shorts, more artistic side of things, for those who wish to make narratives or incorporate music and image and things like that. We also run a club. I've been working with Mr. Gooder to do a class with the school, because CCTV is a nonprofit that operates, we're actually separate than the school, but we live here in the school, and we're funded separately, yeah, entirely. And so we also, the bonds between us and the school, we try to keep very strong. And so we're also a resource for the adult community, for community members. So if you yourselves have passions to do a program on poetry or history or science or anything, we will help cater politics. A lot of politics we get. We will help cater to that, and you get certified on our gear, and then you can use it as much as you like for free. So.
No, we haven't. And it was recent.
Well, recent. Now we got a 19-year-old. So I don't know what
Well, why don't you have Olivia
So you've got the,
cook
you
you
know,
something
Sarah,
over
are you
here?
familiar with pathways?
All right,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go.
but we have to.
Guys, ready?
So
Let's
this
just
is
go
our
out this
special
way.
place for them, and a safe place and a secure place. And they also, because they have these issues, they need help with life skills.
Yes.
Because what we want to do in the time that they're with us, by law, educate our students until their 22nd birthday if they don't graduate from high school. So this is a jump-off program for them to get life skills as adults. And,
Very useful.
yeah, and then they get job skills and they do other things in that program. So it's a wonderful space for them, much better than their space at the old high school. And the hope is, we actually will bring more of our students back to district because we can support them in this space. Sounds great.
Nice job.
Now these are whiteboards. You can write on them because the technology is actually in the pen. And so the pen serves as a mouse on the projection, but you could also take a marker and mark the projection also, which is really great. And then there's sound system in here that's way better so that students can hear. And we also have a sound link system, which we had implemented in the lower grades with students with hearing impairment, that the teachers wear a pendant around their neck that amplifies their voice consistently throughout the classroom. And we found that it works so well for all the students that, in fact, K through 8, the teachers have that technology, and we moved it up to the high school. So this is a whole sort of new technology. The old smart boards in the old building are no longer supported, and the cost to move them up to this high school was prohibitive. And so we ended up going with the new technology, this Epson technology. The other thing is, I don't know how far you've been in the building, but you'll notice that the furniture here and all the cabinetry, and if you look at the trim outside on the wall there, it's a deeper orange. That's because we're in the west or the sunset side of the building. And so the sunset's in the west, you have those nice orange sunsets, the darker reds, we're in that part of the building. If you look at the guide there, you'll see that the lightest portion of the building is the sunrise, when the sun just starts to come up. We're in the lighter part, the performing arts wing. If the middle part, that nice orange full day sun, that's in the middle part of the building, and then here at the sunset. So as you wander through the building, notice that the colors will change with everything. Cabinetry, furniture, trim, the floor tiles and the stairwells are different colors for different parts of the building. On the south side of the building, you'll also notice on the third floor, there's these panels that stick out. Maybe when you came in, you saw the panels, you thought, oh, that's kind of a cool architectural design. Actually, what it does is it prevents that south sun from coming in and heating up the classroom. It reflects the light into the room and it dissipates the heat. So again, it helps us with our energy efficiency. All lighting in all rooms actually gets adjusted by how much sun there is. And so you use less electricity on a sunny day because we have so much natural light in the building. Additionally, in the buildings, if no one is moving in the room, the lights will automatically turn off. And the whole system of doors is keyed centrally on a timer. And so even this morning, for example, when we came in, none of the lights would go on in the main areas because it was the weekend. And so they were programmed to be off to save electricity. So they can't navigate the regular curriculum. So they come and this is their space. It's a safe space for them. It's a supported space for them. For tutors. I was a tutor here also.
Right.
Where will the secretaries be?
Hopefully you won't have to come here. Okay, where else?
You want me to get a clean piece of paper?
Better sunlight.